Hi again everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build video in The Sims 4. Happy Friday, I hope you're all having the most amazing day ever so far and thank you so much for joining me here today. I do need to apologise right off the bat for my voice. I'm currently getting over a bit of a cold. I've been ill since before Christmas and I've lost my voice a little bit, so if I sound a bit raspy or a bit bunged up then that is why, so I do apologise. But we are building in San Myshuno today. We are decorating this lovely apartment in the 131021 Chic Street block for some twin sisters, and I'm really excited to be able to share this with you all. But before we get too far into today's video, I would like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Beans Coffee Club. Beans Coffee Club is the UK's leading multi-roaster coffee subscription, helping you discover the UK's best roasters. Featuring the largest selection of coffees, including exclusive blends you can't find anywhere else. Their intelligent system creates a bespoke selection tailored to your taste, meaning that you can confidently enjoy a variety of coffees, explore the best award-winning roasters, and experience the ultimate at-home coffee experience. Every coffee is hand-roasted to order and shipped directly from the roaster, ensuring your coffee arrives in the optimum condition every week, fortnight, or month. Beans Coffee Club features an intelligent matching system and matches you to coffee based on your taste and brewing method and learns what you like from your feedback. Featuring flexible delivery schedules, free delivery, letterbox-friendly deliveries, freshly roasted to order, and Beans Coffee Club is ethically sourced. Beans Coffee Club offers two price points, the standard at $7.99 and the exclusive at $10.99. You can use code EPIC50 for 50% off your first order. Thank you so much to Beans Coffee Club for sponsoring today's video. So back to this lovely apartment here. We are currently working on the kitchen area. As you can see, the kitchen, dining and living area is all up and planned with these lovely floor to ceiling windows that this apartment unit offers, and it's just, I had a blast. I had an absolute blast creating this apartment. I hope that comes across in my voiceover and also the final result, because it's really refreshing for me. I love doing apartments. I don't do them anywhere near as often as I would like, and I think in the new year, one of my New Year's resolutions is to definitely do more apartments on the channel, because it just means that I can focus entirely on the interior decorating style rather than worrying about the exterior structure as well. So yes, I'd quite like to do more apartments in the future, but you'll have to let me know what sort of family dynamics you'd like me to explore in terms of apartments. I've already got a few ideas written down on my, I've got like a notes section on my phone where I write down any video or building ideas and then I try and get them done. I've still got so many on there, but if you've got any apartment ideas or even any house ideas, then throw them my way. But this year is definitely going to be more apartments, so I hope that's okay with you all. There's also going to be more on-screen stuff. We're going to be doing real-time building together. There's going to be more tutorials. There's going to be all sorts of stuff going on this year, so I'm really excited. I'm excited for 2023 and what it's going to hold. But anyway, you can see that I am cluttering up the kitchen within an inch of its life, because we all know I love a bit of clutter. We all know I love creating spaces that feel like they are lived in. And this apartment space definitely ticks that, at least for me, or in my opinion. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. I love the colour scheme that I went for with this apartment, and by colour scheme, I mean there isn't really one. I just used a lot of bright, bold, happy and colourful colours and hoped and crossed my fingers that when I was putting it together that it would work, and I personally think it does. So you'll have to again let me know what you think in the comments down below. But I am currently pulling out some of these lovely stickers from the debug menu from the Parenthood pack, and I love adding these to fridges and freezers, or fridge freezers in this case. It just adds a touch of realism and a touch of, like, I don't know, just more detail, I suppose. I also added a mirror near the door here so the sisters can maybe like gussy themselves up before they leave, just to make sure they look good. But this area here, just in front of the window, that ends up being the living space, which is just unbelievable for me. Like, can you imagine being sat there on your sofa, watching the TV on a night, the lights are off, the candle's burning, you've got a glass of wine in your hand, you're watching a movie, and you look out and you see that view? That for me is just incredible. I never lived myself the apartment life. I've never lived in like a city per se, you know, like in an apartment or a high-rise building or anything like that. So I think there's a small part of me that would love to do it, but then I also feel like I would get quite overwhelmed very, very quickly, because where I live, we live like near farm fields, and it's just very, very quiet, and I think I would start to miss that very, very soon. I feel like I'd love the apartment life for maybe like a week and then I would just miss being in a house with the views that we have. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. So this space here ends up being the living room, or the open plan portion of the living room, I suppose you could call it. And I do end up using this love seat from the high school years pack, along with the rug, the like beanbag chair, the end table, and then some of the artwork from the high school years pack as well. I just feel like this entire space is an advocate for that pack, and I'm not sorry about it, because I think that expansion pack is definitely one of the best packs that we've had for build and buy items, at least in my opinion anyway. And then I also add some extra artwork to the wall. I put in a couple of coffee tables from the tiny living pack here as well, and I do size one down and then pop it underneath the other one, because I can't remember where I saw this. I feel like I saw it in an interior design magazine and I've just like done it ever since, like whenever I use this table. And then I also add some more clutter items here, because as I said at the start, this apartment is probably one of the most cluttered apartments that I've done in a long time, and I feel like that's probably one of the reasons I had such a good time doing this apartment, and also not having to worry about making everything too matchy or anything like that. So again, you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments down below of this one. And I also do use this tiny living end table, or like one of the tables with this base game TV on it, because I'm going to give her a shout out here. My very amazing friend, one of my best friends, Miss Simrino, aka April, I saw her using that in one of her apartments, and I was like, that has to be used in this space, because I can't imagine using anything else, because it's such like, not a small space, but because of like the layout that I decided to go with, I thought that's really the only logical sort of way that I could make this work. And then I also add a bookshelf from the high school years pack, some more clutter from the high school years pack, and then some rugs, some more items on this like dresser table here, which is near the entrance, which I figured the girls could just like throw some of their items on and things like that. I don't know, it just made sense to me. I definitely wanted to get across with this apartment that, as I was saying before, it's for like two younger Sims who aren't very grown up, and this is their first time living alone, and they're like, we can leave stuff on the floor and our parents aren't going to tell us off about it. So that's kind of my thought process with that. And then we do move on to the one and only bathroom. I do add this shower tub combination to start off with, but then I can't remember if I changed that. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, so there's a shower tub combination, which is great, because if they want to have a bath, they can. If they want to have a shower, then they can as well. So that works really well. And then we have a toilet and a sink, of course. And then I do add some more clutter items. I had a couple of dressing gowns on the wall here, because I figured the girls could like each have their own dressing gown. And then one of these laundry baskets from the base game, which is not functional. And then we do move on to the bedrooms. So the first room we work on is the slightly larger one. It doesn't really matter which of the siblings is in here. I just, because of the floor plan and everything, I figured like one of them having an extra 4 squares worth of space didn't really make much of a difference, because they do both have double beds. So hopefully it won't be too much of an issue for you guys. But yes, I really like the color schemes I used in this bedroom. It's very bright and vibrant, and again, very youthful. And it's the first time that I've used this bed in this swatch from the high school years pack. I feel like this apartment is such an advocate for that pack. I could very easily create a build with just base game and high school years, and I feel like now that I've said it, I'm going to have to do it. So let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. But yes, the dress is also from high school years, artworks from high school years, same with the rug, although I do end up using this rug here from the Dream Home Decorator pack just underneath the bed. because I thought that worked just a little bit better. And then I just clutter up this this bedroom. But as I was saying at the start, I don't think I mentioned this actually, but I do play test this apartment to make sure everything works, and my sim was able to use all the beds, all the dressers, the mirrors, the cooker, the fridge, the sink, the toilet, like everything. They were able to use it no problem at all. And I am very aware of the fact that if I play test something and then someone else play test something, oh my gosh, I'm having such a problem. Like, this cold is definitely messing with my head. I am very aware that just because my sims were able to navigate through this apartment, like some of your sims might not be able to, so I do apologize for that. It might be a case of just shuffling some bits over or moving some clutter items. So for example, like this pile of clothes on the floor, I ended up removing that because my sim wasn't able to actually get through between the desk and then the dresser, so I ended up moving that in this room and making it fully accessible to your sims. And then we move on to the second bedroom here, which does have a slightly different colour scheme. I went for more of like an aqua blue mixed with a soft powder lilac sort of colour, which I'm obsessed with, and this bed is also from high school years. New drinking game, take a shot every time I say high school years in this video. I'm kidding, don't really do that. But yes, this is the last bedroom of the build. I ended up cluttering up this bedroom so much because I wanted it to match the rest of the build. I also used a couple of items from the pastel pop kit as well because they seem to match so well with some of the items in this room, which I don't think is unintentional. I definitely think it was intentional on the team's part to make all these items matchy, which I love. I love it when items come together and match and they're from different packs. It's beautiful. It's like a magical moment. I feel like I'm taking it far too seriously. And I'm also looking at this room and wondering why it took me so long to sort it. And then I realized right at the end of the video, it took me like so long to add some of the clutter items to the dresser here. So I think I'm probably just going to cut that out because it was an embarrassingly long amount of time. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. So we end up just adding some finishing touches to the room here and then some more artwork to the wall. I can't remember if I put a TV on the wall. I want to say no. I want to say I add some artwork from the City Living pack on just across from the bed, but that is pretty much it for this apartment. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and this apartment. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. But you can get this apartment from the gallery right now. My origin ID is RachelPedd. Tray files, as always, are linked down in the description box below. You can get them for free from Sim File Share. But thank you so much everyone for joining me here today. I hope you have the most incredible New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and I will see you in 2023 when we post our next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.